Alright. Sound. Okay. Nagro-roll ba? Ayan, nagro-roll. Okay.
Okay.
Camera rolling, take 1. And action. Two popular Japanese subcompact crossovers are going to meet today in this Comparo video. I have been driving the Honda HRV V Turbo for the whole week, and with the help of Real Ryan.
What's up, vlog?
Well, Real Ryan has brought his personal Toyota Corolla Cross V Hybrid to this Comparo video. So bro, are you ready? Let's do this! The Honda HRV V Turbo. Introduced in the Philippines just last April 2022, the HRV V Turbo makes use of the new Civic's potent 1.5-liter turbocharged engine to make it one of the most powerful subcompact crossovers in the country today. Pairing this with Honda's sensing, is the Honda HRV V Turbo the best combination of power and safety for the price?
The Toyota Corolla Cross V Hybrid may have been introduced in 2020, but it was ahead of its time, especially in engine technology. Toyota's famous hybrid system can be found under the hood, giving back phenomenal fuel economy, especially for city driving. The Corolla Cross also has Toyota Safety Sense, merging practical fuel economy with top-notch safety.
Bro, before we start anything, I just want to give you a special thank you for bringing your personal Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid to our home somewhere here in the south, because if you didn't do that, this car Comparo would not become a reality. So super thank you, bro.
You're welcome, Reagan, and no problem for a fellow content creator and a car enthusiast.
Awesome. Now guys, before we begin this car Comparo, I'd like to invite you to check out Real Ryan's YouTube channel for real car tips and a look in the local car scene. Brother, invite them to your YouTube channel.
Thank you, Reagan. So guys, please do search Real Ryan on YouTube and subscribe. And of course, click the notification bell.
All right, awesome. Now, you also have other social media platforms as well. So while we're here, invite them to check it out as well.
Yeah, it's official Real Ryan on Instagram and Ryan on TikTok.
Awesome. So guys, you heard that. I'll put the links to Real Ryan's social media platforms in my description below, and you can also see that on your screen. So, bro, this is how we're going to do this.
Okay.
So we're going to assess both of these subcompact crossovers according to the following categories: price, exterior looks, cabin materials quality, tech and safety, space, and the drive. It's a bit of a mouthful, I know. Yeah, but at the end of that Comparo, we'll be able to find out which of these two Japanese subcompact crossovers is the best for what type of person. So, are you ready?
All right.
Let's do this.
Turn up. Let's go.
All right, guys. First category, price. Ryan, what is the SRP of the Toyota Corolla Cross V Hybrid?
1,665,000 Philippine pesos, Reagan.
That's correct. Now, the HRV V Turbo has a retail price of 1,598,000 Philippine pesos, which is around 67,000 Philippine pesos cheaper than the Corolla Cross Hybrid.
That's correct, Reagan.
Yes! Now guys, first look, it seems that the HRV V Turbo is ahead when it comes to the price category because it has a lower entry price. The thing is, the Corolla Cross Hybrid is a hybrid. So bro, what sort of fuel savings are we looking at with the Corolla Cross Hybrid?
That's a hard question, Reagan. But if you do watch my video about why you should buy a hybrid in the Philippines, the savings of a hybrid is around 1,000 liters of gas per year.
OMG, 1,000 liters of fuel per year? Man, that is a lot of fuel savings. So from the looks of it, well, if you want to have a long-term savings in terms of running costs, then the Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid is the way to go. But if you want to have a more affordable entry price for your Japanese subcompact crossover, then the Honda HRV V Turbo is the vehicle for you. Yeah, so bro, it depends, right?
Depends on you.
Yeah, it depends on you.
Turn up. Let's go.
Alright bro, let's start with the Toyota Corolla Cross V Hybrid here. Now, I know that this is your personal vehicle, so you're going to be extremely biased towards this.
Very biased.
Yeah, but tell me dude, what part, like exterior part of your Corolla Cross Hybrid that you like the most?
Well, first is the aggressive lines. This car has a lot of aggressive lines, especially on the side. But the first thing that I really like about this car is when you see it on the road, you know that it's a hybrid because of the blue accents.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got the blue on the logo and also here on the headlights. Yeah, and I find that it looks kind of aggressive, right? Like it looks like an angry wife.
Yeah, angry wife or the previous generation RAV4.
Yeah, I think that's better. A previous generation RAV4. And I do believe that it has 18-inch alloy wheels.
Yes.
Yes, versus the 17s that can be found in the HRV. So yeah, it's quite muscular, it's quite aggressive. But now let's check out the Honda HRV next.
All right.
Alright, so we now have the Honda HRV V Turbo. And Ryan, when you look at the front fascia of this crossover, yeah, it's kind of similar to the front fascia of the Corolla Cross V Hybrid.
Especially the headlights. For some weird reason, it really reminds me of the Corolla Cross.
Yeah, the headlight shape, I mean, it doesn't have the blue accents there, but yes, it's almost the same as the Corolla Cross Hybrid.
I think it's because of the DRL. It has the same eyebrows as the Corolla Cross.
You got it, bro. It has the same eyebrows. Yeah, they probably go to the same eyebrow salon. Although, if you look at the front grille of this HRV, it really has a happier vibe. Like it's a happy girlfriend
compared to the angry wife.
That's right. Although the HRV V Turbo only has a set of 17-inch alloy wheels. Although it does make up for it by having a really nice looking light bar, LED light bar at the back.
Yeah, but you know what, Reagan? I think what really stands out with this car is the paint.
Yeah.
It's not the usual white pearl. It's more fluid for some reason.
Yeah, it has like bluish sheen to it, and I think Honda calls this like an opal pearlescent chauvinist. I have no idea, but yes, you're right, Ryan. This paint job, it's really distinctive.
So Reagan, what's your verdict?
Well, bro, since the Corolla Cross V Hybrid is the OG crossover in this Comparo because it's been out since 2020, and I feel that the HRV kind of took a lot of inspiration in terms of looks from the Corolla Cross. Well, yeah, my vote goes to the Corolla Cross V Hybrid. How about you?
I see. For me, the paint job is really good with the HRV Turbo, and the taillights really sits well with me. So I guess I'm gonna go with this car.
Okay, but bro, remember, this is your personal vehicle.
Maybe we could swap?
Yeah.
On the cars, maybe? Just kidding.
Yeah.
So Real Ryan, HRV.
And Reagan's Rides, Corolla Cross V Hybrid.
Turn up. Let's go.
Alright bro, so we are here in the HRV V Turbo's cabin. So yeah, what do you think?
Well, if I'm an architect, I would really get this car or really like this car because of the lines. The lines are interesting, and the dashboard, even this part, the center console has depth. Yeah.
Now that you mentioned it, I mean, I've been driving this for a few days, but I've never really saw that. I mean, never really recognized that. But now that you've mentioned it, yes, we do have a lot of interesting lines mostly horizontal lines in this cabin. Yeah, but I do love the fact that it has leather seats, and I do believe the Corolla Cross also has that.
Yeah.
Right? And it has a leather wrap steering wheel, but check out the climate control knobs. I mean, if you make it hotter, it turns red.
Wow.
Yeah, and we make it cooler, it turns blue. And that's a pretty cool party trick, yeah, in my opinion. Yeah, but anyway, let's check out the Corolla Cross cabin materials and see how it compares.
Okay.
Okay, bro, so we're inside your car, the Corolla Cross V Hybrid, and in terms of cabin materials, yeah, they kind of look the same.
And the cabin, the interior, it's a lot simpler compared to the HRV.
It is simpler, but it also gives you more of that feeling of space inside.
I guess it's because the depth's not here anymore.
Yeah, those lines, yeah, those architectural depth. Yeah, but yeah, in this case, I think yeah, simpler is better. And we also have the same leather seats here.
Leather steering wheel.
We have the leather steering wheel. I believe the shift knob is also a bit better in terms of quality. Than the HRV. Yeah, so what's your verdict, bro?
I guess for the interior, we're gonna go for the Corolla Cross.
Yeah, this Corolla Cross Hybrid's interior, I mean, it's simpler, it's more straightforward, but that gives you less of a... No, it doesn't feel cluttered, it doesn't feel cramped, and it feels more airy and spacious. So yeah, cabin materials, Corolla Cross Hybrid.
Turn up. Let's go.
Alright guys, so for tech and safety, we are now here inside the cabin of the Corolla Cross V Hybrid, and in terms of tech, it's practically the same as the HRV V Turbo. What's the size of your infotainment screen, bro?
I think it's around 8 inches.
Around 8 inches, yeah, and it comes with Apple CarPlay, right?
Yes, wired Apple CarPlay.
Alright, yeah, wired Apple CarPlay, Android Auto?
Wired Android Auto.
Wired Android Auto, and it also has a reverse camera, right?
Reverse camera.
Not a 360 camera.
Not 360, but 360 sensors.
Oh, but it has 360 degree sensors all around.
Oh, front and back?
Front and back,
Front and
essentially. Yeah, that's great, that's great. So yeah, moving on to safety though, this comes equipped with a Toyota safety sensing, right?
Yes.
Safety sense. No, that's
safety sense.
Safety sense. See, I get mixed up with that. Yeah, so we have safety sense. So what does that include?
Adaptive cruise control, emergency braking, and the other stuff that's gonna come out on the screen.
Yeah, I'm sure you're seeing it on your screen right now, guys. So there's a lot of safety stuff that's included in Toyota's Safety Sense. However, I did notice that we don't have an electronic park brake here. Yeah, so you only have a foot brake in your Corolla Cross.
Foot brake.
Yeah, that's...
And
yeah.
Also, only one USB for the Corolla Cross.
Okay, we only have one USB charge port there. Okay. Now, let's check out the HRV V Turbo and see how it compares in terms of tech and safety.
Okay.
Okay, bro, so coming from the Corolla Cross V Hybrid's cabin with the tech and safety and all, we're here now in the HRV V Turbo, and yeah, this car practically has the same tech and safety bits as the Corolla Cross V Hybrid.
Yeah, it also has safety sense.
Yeah, but Honda calls it Honda Sensing.
So the sensing,
So,
yeah.
but if you think about it, I mean, safety sense, Honda Sensing, yeah,
Sounds the same.
they're pretty much the same, yeah? So they both have adaptive cruise control, right? And they both have like emergency braking and stuff like that. So it's practically identical. But how about the infotainment system?
I think they're also the same.
Yeah, they have the same size, right? Same size infotainment screen. Do you have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto in the Corolla Cross?
Yes, wired Apple CarPlay and wired Android Auto.
Same here with the Honda HRV V Turbo. It's also wired Apple CarPlay, wired Android Auto. How about your reverse camera? You have a reverse camera?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so the Corolla Cross has a reverse camera. This one also has a reverse camera. So it's practically the same, except the Corolla Cross does have power driver seats, right?
Uh-huh. This one is manual, but has a power...
The electronic park brake.
Okay. Electric parking brake.
Yeah. What does the Corolla Cross have?
Foot brake.
It has a foot brake. So yeah, I think that's one of the things I'm wondering why Toyota didn't give it an electronic park brake.
Same here.
Yeah. So I think between the power driver's seat and the electronic park brake, I think the electronic park brake is more convenient.
Mm-hmm. On a day-to-day basis, it's more useful.
Yeah, and this one has auto brake hold also.
Uh-huh.
So that's another plus. So yes, bro, in terms of tech and safety, what's your verdict?
We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go with HRV.
Yeah, same here, guys. I mean, the electronic park brake with the auto hold feature, that is the deal maker for the two of us here in the HRV V Turbo.
Turn up. Let's go.
When it comes to space, the Toyota Corolla Cross V Hybrid gives a decent amount of backseat and trunk space for a subcompact crossover. As you can see here, we have enough space here to fit maybe one medium-sized luggage plus another carry-on luggage, and also a Soju Cars shirt right here. Shout out to Ju of Soju Cars. All right. But if you'll notice, the trunk floor of the Corolla Cross Hybrid is not really that flat like what we have in the HRV. However, the Corolla Cross backseat can also fold down, so that would effectively expand your cargo space, but it still does not have the versatility of the Honda HRV. Hondas have always been known to be space kings, and the HRV is no different. Now, while the Corolla Cross Hybrid feels a little bit more spacious up front, when it comes to the back, well, the HRV's back seat gives back more legroom and an overall roomier space. Now, when you pop open the trunk, well, the story is also the same. You see, the HRV comes with over 400 liters of cargo capacity here, and we have a fully flat trunk floor. Plus, the HRV also comes with those ULT seats, which can configure your seats any way you want it to accommodate whatever cargo you need to bring. So because, yes, the HRV V has more space versatility, I will also give the space category to the HRV rather than the Corolla Cross Hybrid.
Turn up. Let's go.
When you drive the Toyota Corolla Cross V Hybrid, well, the first impression that you will get is quiet. I mean, upon startup of this vehicle, it's just so quiet that you'll have to double check if the motor is really running. Now, when you move along, when you start driving, yeah, it's just so smooth and quiet and just so refined, guys, which is what you'd expect from a hybrid electric vehicle. Now, granted, this Corolla Cross V Hybrid is down on power when you compare it to, let's say, the Honda HRV with its turbocharged gasoline mill. But when it comes to fuel economy and fuel consumption, well, this Corolla Cross Hybrid is the king. You see, around the city, I mean, you go around the city, light city drives, you're looking at 18 to 20 kilometers per liter in the Corolla Cross Hybrid. And it's something that you just can't expect to see in the Honda HRV with its turbocharged motor. You see, that, my friends, is already the HRV's highway fuel consumption, which is not bad. But if you think about it, that's just the city fuel consumption of the Corolla Cross Hybrid. Now, highway fuel economy goes up to 27 to 28 kilometers per liter. So truly, guys, This Corolla Cross Hybrid might not have the raw power that a turbocharged gasoline engine can give, but it is it more than makes up for it when it comes to fuel economy. Now we do have a power mode here, so I'm putting it on power mode. And when you put it in power mode, well, the power is perfectly adequate. I mean, it's great. It won't leave you hanging when you're doing an overtaking maneuver. So yes, this Corolla Cross V Hybrid can still hold its own in the acceleration department, but still not as well as the HRV V Turbo. When it comes to the driving performance, well, the Honda HRV V Turbo is hands down the winner in this category. I mean, I haven't even told you all about the drive, guys, but I'm telling you right now that 1.5 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged VTEC engine there under the hood, gentlemen and ladies, yeah, the HRV V Turbo really just gives me a more engaging drive. Now, if you're the type of person who will be using your crossover mostly on the highway and you'll have a lot of highway runs, then this HRV V Turbo makes better sense than a Corolla Cross Hybrid. But if you're the type of person who will be doing a lot of city drives, going around town, then the fuel savings that the Corolla Cross Hybrid can afford you makes the Corolla Cross the better pick for city driving. So yeah, it just boils down to what you really want, guys. Because if you want driving engagement and driving fun on twisty roads and on highways, open highways, then the HRV V Turbo is your vehicle of choice. But if you want to maximize fuel consumption in the city while driving around town, then the Corolla Cross Hybrid makes better sense.
Turn up. Let's go.
So guys, at the end of this Comparo, well, if you're looking for a Japanese subcompact crossover that comes in with a lower entry price, more space versatility, and more power on the highway, then the Honda HRV V Turbo is your vehicle of choice. However, if you're after long-term fuel savings and you're also out to help Mother Earth, plus you're just like Scotty Kilmer, who is a big fan of Toyotas, then the Toyota Corolla Cross V Hybrid will float your boat. Anyway guys, huge thanks and shout out to Real Ryan here for helping me make this Comparo video possible. If you guys have made it this far and you haven't still, well, click that subscribe button in Real Ryan's channel. Give him a follow, guys. And if you have some time, please give a follow and a subscribe to my channel as well. Anyway guys, we'll see you again in our next videos. Thanks for watching.